Welcome again, everyone, to Jerry's Old Guy Review with a comparison. Mr. MV Nichols, Easy Boy RC, one of my favorite small channels to watch. If you ever want to be soothed with relaxation, it's where to go. But he would like to see the black traxxas blazer next to the blue axial blazer for a comparison. And me being me, well, I just make a video and show them. There they are. We're going to talk about them because, as most of you know, I make a big hubbub about the axial blazer SCX-10-2, and I talk about how I feel it is one of the best crawlers on the market, or I should say was, until Axial decided that the two in any of its forms were no longer necessary, except for the Cherokee kit that seems to be still floating around. Not too many people have said anything to me about the Cherokee kit. It's all been about the Blazer and the 6x6, the UMG. So I have hundreds of people that say to me they wish they would have got it when it came out because now they can't get it and they can't find it. Meanwhile, you can still find the body floating around, but as is the way with Axial, there are different mounting components for the chassis to make the body work. So, of course, I can't seem to get the kit, is what everyone says. So back to MV Nichols. Here we have, in its blue glory, the SCX-10-2 Blazer. And then on the left, as I'm assuming you may see it, is the Traxxas Black Blazer, which both claim to be 69s, and there are a bit of differences. Now, I'm sure all manufacturers, they like to design their bodies so they will fit a particular application, clearance, mounting, there's things that they think about. So these vehicles do have differences. They're the same length at 20 inches, but whereas the Axial is only 8.5 inches wide, the Traxxas is 9 inches wide. Now, these two, as we know, you're looking at it, the Traxxas is the TRX4, so you have portals. And the SCX-10-2 is a straight axle. Now, the Axial vehicles with their bumpers and their bodies have always been one of my favorites. Where the Traxxas looks great with OEM. The front grille is proportioned to the truck. Now the Axial's front grille is a bit bigger. It is taller, whereas on the Traxxas you just have the base chrome the way it would be. Axial decided to make an extra chrome. Doesn't take away from it, but it's different. The grates for the air that would flow through to the radiator is larger on the Axial than it is on the Traxxas, but once again, with the bumper that they put on it, I think it looks more than fine. Let's go up here. This is one of the things. Now, I'm sure there's die-hard Blazer people That might tell me why in 1969 this might have been a different thing, but Axial makes theirs in a V pattern, more pronounced, whereas the Traxxas is perfectly straight. Little bit of a V, but not as excessive as the Axial. You know, did some different painting to break it up from the world. Now, to me, that's neither here nor there. These trucks both have their place. Now, the TRX 4, this is the kit, which the kit came with electronics, so it's kind of weird, but you know, whatever. And the TRX4, or the the XCS10 2 was a ready to run. And the only thing I've done to that truck is to put some traxxas on it, which I feel I did that just prior to, well, after there was already snow on the ground, so I haven't seen its performance. But there we go. I put a AA battery for reference in height, that we should all know the height of a AA battery. Now, let's do some magic. Ooh. And bam! Now they're nose to nose. Oh, wow. With all my magic, I forgot my frame of reference, the AA battery. So now the Traxxas has the Traxxas lift kit on it. And if you remember from the video I made on this, it was my snow truck. So you can see lift kit, 2 2s on it, which are humorous if you look close and you see that they're axial ripsaws, because I'm me and I like to do things different. And with a lift kit and 2 2s on it, you look at the setup on the Axial, and it's not a ginormous difference. Now, the camera is not giving the width a good view, but they are, the way that the TRX4 is sitting, they are the same length. But now, if you can find an SCX-10-2 Blazer body, it's generally going to cost you around $50. And then you paint it yourself. Then you have to spend another $20 or $30 and get the hardtop for it, because it doesn't come with that back hardtop. It's removable like the real one, unlike the Traxxas that's not removable. You get a full interior in the Axial, not in the Traxxas, but the Traxxas has, in my opinion, better details, better lights, which, yes, it comes with lights, but for $160, it's quite the investment just to get a nice body. And then it's all one color. I put stickers on mine. I painted mine up to look like it's kind of like it's fiberglass, like it should be. But with the Traxxas, these are hard lights, so the lights look better all the way around. And we'll pop those off here in a second to look at the lighting setup. You get no tail lights on the Axial. You get just headlights, just front marker lights. The Traxxas, you can get a full light kit for it. So you've got headlights and tail lights and marker lights, and they're all there. But what gets me with these is for the price, you get the light system. Let's just pop that baby off. So you get all the lights. The light setup for these traxxas kits is pretty inexpensive compared to a lot of light kits. This one doesn't do anything like the new one on the what is that? The Bronco. But a TRX4 kit, yes, you get inner fender liners, you get bare bones, no doodads. And thanks to MV Nichols, I think that this spring, when I have pavement and dirt and rocks showing, I think that we are going to have a nice little comparo competition run with the Blazers. Now, I did make one this spring just with the Blazers out driving around. And I will admit that the Ripsaws are not good rock crawling tires, but hey, we're gonna run what we brung, and this spring we are gonna have the Blazer Comparo. So there you go, Mr. Nichols. There they are, both side by side on the shelf, on the bench, with the bodies, just like you asked. And thanks, buddy, for giving me something to talk about this week. Everyone else, let me know, what is your opinion on the Bronco or the Blazer bodies Comparo? Who do you think has the best looking one? Let me know down below in the comments when you watch this video, and I will talk to you on the next one.